And next one, as it's really interesting also. So let's move to the second topic. It is about streamline your teaching through virtual classroom, integrated apps, and sites. Please welcome Miss Veronica A. Balatero from Philippines. Please welcome.
Ka? Yeah, okay. Good
สวัสดี
afternoon.
ค่ะ
Magandang buhay. Okay, so magandang hapon from Philippines. Okay, so hello everyone. Thank you for this
Magandang.
opportunity. Okay. Yes, sawadika. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. สวัสดี
Yeah.
ค่ะ
Okay. Okay, so thank you for this opportunity. Indeed, I am greatly overwhelmed. Okay, so I am teacher Ron from Philippines, representing Lorma Colleges. Okay, so I handle senior high and junior high. I teach business subjects, research, ICT, and social sciences. Okay, so for today, I'll be sharing with you an online application that we can use to streamline our teaching, online teaching. Okay, so through our virtual classroom. So let me share my presentation. Our students now are very well versed with technology. Yeah. As Mr. Anang said, they are very versed with technology. And so why don't take advantage of that technology to get their attention in our classes? Okay, so uh, as we embark on this new normal, we are faced with a lot of challenges, okay, in delivering our lessons. Okay, so we do not know if we're delivering relevant lessons to our learners. Can you see my slide? Yes,
Not yet, sir.
not yet. Okay, but I'm already sharing it. Let me share it again.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll stop it. Let me just share it again. Share. I'll just share my entire screen.
Hello.
Is it already visible? Can you see it
It's just
already?
only it just
Yes.
only says that. Oh, okay, yes.
Okay.
It's there? Okay. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, so online learning is challenging for students as well. They have to deal with various engagement and lesson retention issues. Despite the effectiveness of online teaching methods, many parents, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, many parents doubt their child's learning. Parents still believe that online learning is not as effective as the traditional methods of learning, right? And so this is why we are constantly looking for new ways to improve the efficiency of our lessons. When our students are in online meeting, we often fail to attract their attention. Okay, so this is quite frustrating on our parts as teachers. Why? Because they are not interested in what is happening in our online class.
Yes.
Yeah, right? Okay, so how are we going to improve student engagement in online learning? Okay, so learner to learner and learner to teacher engagement are needed to ensure student engagement. Many apps can help improve your lesson presentations. However, choosing the right app for your learners is very important so that you are not just teaching the application, but you are efficiently delivering your lessons. Okay, so uh, differentiation is a strategy that helps teachers identify the needs and develop effective strategies for their students. And Nearpod's formative assessment can help teachers differentiate instructions. You will be able to know what are the needs of your students. So you can create polls and quizzes. You invite your students to submit questions and have them produce short notes. Okay, so these features allow teachers to get a better understanding of their students' learning styles. Okay, so Nearpod is an app that enables teachers to create engaging and interactive learning materials for their students. Okay, so let's take advantage of technology. Let's get that attention of your students through technology. They are into technology. Let's give them technology. Okay, so it is an online platform that enables teachers to develop and deliver engaging multimedia presentations. Okay, so through interacting with students in real time, teachers can customize the learning environment to meet students' needs. So how are you going to register? Just go to nearpod.com. Okay, so students can easily access this application because they don't actually need to register. You just have to give them the code and they can quickly join your activity. But for us teachers, you can sign up for free. Okay, so you can sign up for free as teachers. Students may have their optional account. Okay, so if they're going to register, it's fine so that they can monitor or track their progress. Okay, so when you sign up, you choose your role as a teacher. And then, okay, so you may use your Google account, your Microsoft Office, Clever, or ClassLink account. And then, okay, for me, I use my school account to sign up, okay, with my Google account. And then you set up your profile. Okay, so what are the subjects that you teach? What grades? What is your role? And then done. Okay, you will be prompted already to your workspace, so you will enjoy 15,000 plus standards aligned materials. You will enjoy creating your interactive lessons and activities, and you will get real-time insights, reports from your students. Okay, so that is your workspace. Okay, so you have your lessons, reports, Nearpod library, and teachers, and you can also customize. Okay, so Nearpod, you can have it free account. That is the silver user. But if you want to have a premium, you can have the gold user. For silver user, it's okay. You can still have a lot of features of Nearpod. Okay, you can enable students' names to autofill when they use their Google or Microsoft account. These two are for premium users. And then you can use multiple choice questions to get formative to give formative assessment. If you use it for mastery, it's okay. You just have to enable or disable the automatic release of the answers. Okay, I use this for my formative. My students can use it multiple times, answer it multiple times, and then at the final try of the quiz, I'll be showing them the answers. Okay, so I use that for my formative. Okay, you can allow students to resubmit in live participation. Live participation is when you do it online, real time. In student phase is they can access it offline. Okay, you can also have collaborate boards. Okay, so those are for the settings. And the most important one is when you prepare a lesson, a visual lesson, and you don't want your students to skip a bit of your presentation, you may activate this and insert activities or questions within your slides or your video. If you activate this, your students cannot skip a bit of your presentation, and that is available for silver user also. Okay, so what are the key parts of Nearpad? We have my lessons wherein you are going to create and edit your lessons. You will see here a lot of lessons. You have your reports where you will see the results of your activities. Okay, and of course, we have the Nearpod library with all the resources, thousands of resources of lessons and activities. Okay, so we have, of course, see, as I said, it's interactive. We have video, we have quick formative assessments. We can integrate PowerPoint, Google Slides, PDF, YouTube videos, and you can share it to your students real time via live participation or student based offline, or if it is already available for face to face. Okay, so in Nearpad lessons, okay, so in Nearpad lessons, we provide, it's an excellent tool to make lessons. Okay, so you create the interactive resources. Okay, so you can integrate PowerPoints and Google Slides. You give students a chance to show that what they know with real-time assessments, with built-in accessibility features. You create lessons that they love. They love technology. You give them gamified activities, and that's a very uh, essential tool to get their attention. Okay. Okay, so this is how we provide we make lessons. Okay, so we create through this tab, the My Lessons. Okay, so it is a very good essential, or it's a very good tool for us teachers to help minimize disruptions. That's why we plan the various learning paths of our students. So if we know what they need, we can give them what they need. Okay, so when you create lessons, okay, so you create lessons, you video, activity, Google Slides, this is for premium. Okay, so for lessons, uh, you can go, if you click on the create lessons, you will be prompted here. You edit the title and then you add content. So what are the contents that you can add? Okay, so you can add slides. If it says beta, it is premium, but you can create your own slides through Nearpod. Okay, so it's the Slides Classic. Then you can import videos. Okay, it could be a YouTube or your own video. So it's a very interactive tool that you can provide to your students. You can provide from web contents or URLs. You can get contents from there. Nearpad 3D, it's a new learning tool. It gives a 3D image to your students. I'll be showing you some example later. Then, of course, the PhET simulation. I'm sure the teachers of math and science are very familiar with PhET, PHET simulation application or tool, wherein they provide immersive game-like environment for their students to learn math and science. Then we have the VR field trip or virtual reality. You know, our students are confined in their homes, so why not bring them to the outside reality through field trip with virtual reality? Okay, and then of course the BBC video. This is a good source for illustration. We have the Sway. Okay, with the Sway we're in, we can also create storytelling. It's also an interactive tool. It's very nice. And then we have the slideshow audio and PDF viewer. Okay, so those kinds of lessons you can integrate in your lesson. You can use it to get the attention of your students. For activities, okay, so for activities, we can make it also interesting. How? Okay, so time to climb is a gamification. Okay, you can gamify your activities. You can provide a multiple choice, make it in time to climb, and then let your students race. Okay, so you can use time to climb to gamify your activities. Open-ended question. It's one of the technique to provide a higher order thinking skills for students. Okay, so we provide open-ended questions. There's matching pairs. We provide quiz. Flipgrid. Flipgrid is another application. If your students doesn't want to talk or doesn't want to recite during your lessons or during your classes, provide them a question wherein they can answer through Flipgrid, because Flipgrid is a video app wherein they video their answers. Okay, so stop with writing essays. Why not ask them also to talk, to recite through Flipgrid? Or if they cannot open Flipgrid, then you just provide them an application wherein they can create video of themselves. Then, of course, we have Draw It, Collaborate, Poll, Fill in the Blanks, and Memory Test. Those are all available free for Nearpad. Okay, so let's have this one. Okay, so it's a very quick video. Okay, so there you create. Okay, so let's just see. Okay, so that is how you create your lesson. It's just a quick tour of how you create a lesson and activity. Okay, so those are the different options. Okay, for lessons and activities. So let's see, there's the slide. You can create it with your own slide. Then you can create video. You can get from YouTube or the library of Nearpod. Okay, so you can upload also your own video. Then we have web content. You can just type the URL. Then we have Nearpad 3D. That's what the Nearpad 3D do. Okay, so especially if you're teaching science, it's very helpful. Okay, so even with social sciences, okay, so it's very helpful. You provide them 3D pictures. Okay, so that is very helpful for us to integrate in our lessons. Okay, you know, there are students who really wants to see those kinds of images. And then here's the PhET simulation. I am sure the science teachers and the math teachers are very well versed with this. The VR field trip, it will bring you real to the outside world, okay, especially to those students who are not already going out of their houses because of the restrictions. And those are the videos from the BBC. Okay, so we can use that for illustrations. Of course, the Sway. Okay, so you can integrate your Sway account with your Nearpod and upload your Sway presentations, storytellings. Okay, so And of course, we have the slideshow, the audio, and the PDF viewer. Then for the activities, those are for the activities. Okay, so let's have a quick view of how we do the activities. That is for the gamification tool, the time to climb. Okay, so give excitement to your activities. Okay, so sometimes our students already find it boring for us to give them multiple choice quizzes in Word or in form. Then gamify it. Okay, let's gamify. Okay, so let them race. Have match and pairs. We have built-in match and pairs there for different subjects that we can adapt. Okay, so those are examples. I'll be sending my presentation later to Miss Mirunti so that it maybe could be shared to everyone. Okay, so we have quiz. Okay, so you can also provide quiz. Okay, so this is very important. This is very helpful for us in doing our assessment. Okay, so there you can have draw it. They can draw. So if students likes to draw, then they can also use drawing. Okay, so you can just get some stored pre-made activities from Nearpad. Okay, so that's how we do it. So those are the different activities for Nearpad. Okay, so when we create, so let's go back to the My Lessons tab here. Okay, so if you created a lot of lessons already, then you can create your folder. Okay, so if especially like me, I teach different subjects. Okay, so I can create folders wherein I'm going to organize my lessons. Okay, so you can also organize your lessons there. Okay, so okay, sorry for that. Okay. Okay, so then we have Nearpod reports. In Nearpod reports, this is the tab wherein you will be able to access or see the results of your activities. Okay, so the results of your activities. So I have here the list of my activities that I have prepared, okay, for my ICT 7 and for my entrepreneurship. And if you go to reports, you will see there the scores of your students as well as what are the questions that they were not able to answer so that you will also be able to verify your quiz. Okay? Okay, so this is just a quick okay, so that is how you're going to see the results. You choose the lesson or the activity. I cover this up because this is the names of my students. Okay, so you go to the class board. Then you will see there the overall data per question or the student overall data. You will be able to see their scores there. Okay, so it will be displayed. And if you want to know what are their mistakes, then you can just go by one from every questions that you created. Okay, so you can also download it as Excel or CSV file. Okay, so it's downloadable to Excel. So it's easy to record it later. Then another key part of Nearpad is the library. Okay, so we have Nearpad library and it contains thousands of resources. Okay, so you can customize, you can just look for lessons, you can look for activities, videos, okay, what are the subjects and the grades. Okay, there. So this is just a quick one. Okay, so there. Okay, so you will see a lot of resources there, pre-made resources. It could be lessons, videos, or activities. You can search, you can use the Nearpad library search for your lesson that you want to get. Okay, so there are a lot, there are numbers, okay, there are numbers of resources that you can adapt. Okay, so that is for the library. And what's good with Nearpod is that you only have to get the code and you can integrate it to your to Google Meet, to Zoom, to your Google Classroom, to any learning management system. You can even embed it. So it's very nice. Okay, so you can use it to streamline your online teaching, give to get the attention of your students. Okay, so it has a standards and learning objectives. Each lesson sequence with the is designed with research-based instructional models like 5E in mind. Okay, so we have the 5E model like engage, you explore, you explain, you elaborate, and evaluate. And you can use Nearpod with that. Then research-based instructional methods. Okay, so we have that. Intentional questioning based on Bloom's taxonomy to unlock students' understanding in real time. Okay, so media like virtual reality is thoughtfully included to drive real world connections. Okay, and drive a deeper understanding in topics. Okay, and then of course, metacognitive reflections, intentional opportunities are built in for students to reflect on their learning. Okay, so especially when you do your videos and they cannot skip it, they can reflect on it. Okay, so to sum it up, Nearpod can help add layers of interactivity and feedback to your slideshow style lessons. It can also allow students to interact with visuals and feedback by drawing, posting notes, or participating in games. It allows teachers to provide feedback and insights about their students' learning needs, letting them know where to improve. Teachers can also assign them to develop their own ideas. So students can also ask questions at the moment. Nearpad's robust features uh, make it an excellent choice for increasing student involvement in remote or in-person environments. Many features can help improve collaboration and communication. So it is interactive. We provide differentiated learning, ensure students' engagement, accessible to any device. Okay, so mobile, tablet, iPad, laptops, desktops, any kind of devices. Okay, so Nearpad's extensive learning resources are available to teachers. This include a variety of online courses and presentations. And if you want to learn more, there is a Nearpad community in Facebook that you can join. Again, um, we have a lot of available applications. Okay, so we have a lot of available applications to reinvent our virtual classrooms and our teaching styles. You may also try Canva, H5P, ClassPoint, Flipgrid, Parley, Padlet, and others. But we have to consider our students' needs to know what best fits to integrate and use. That is the very important one. Okay, so for us, we really have to find ways because we cater to synchronous, we cater to asynchronous, and we even have modular. Okay, so we also produce print modules and digital modules. So we cater to all needs of our students. Okay, so that's all, everyone. Thank you. And again, this is Teacher Ron. Always remember, technology can never replace us teachers, but technology makes class sessions much more interactive. Therefore, technology plus teacher brings transformation in education. Kapunka.
Kopunka. Please give a big applause for Miss Veronica.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Wow.
Very
Your,
nice presentation.
your topic is really amazing and surprising. In Thailand, for example, I as an MC, I have never known it before, but right now I know it about near pot much more than my last lesson. Okay, so it is a good opportunity to know the new tools for the teacher to teaching or creating activity and also evaluating the students. That's really good. Okay, it's time for the commentator. May I invite Mr. Greg here? Are you here, Mr. Greg from Laos? Mr. Greg, Satan, am I correct? Mr. Greg from Laos. So next one, may I invite Mr. Ramat again to give some comments for
Okay, right.
Veronica. Please welcome.
Miss Veronica is right. Is great. Wow. It's very in bahasa Indonesia is very keren.
I agree.
Yeah. It is for the first time I found this what you have delivered. It is great LMS, and there are so many material for every subject. Yeah, and then a lot of resources we need. Yeah, so so we can find out not to move to the others media, but we can find out here. And then of course it is a multifunctional learning management system. Yeah, it's great. And I think it is children need a variety of media in learning, and it is one of the best, I think. And I will try it, Miss Veronica. Okay, thank you for your great information. Okay, thank you.
Yes, this is really, and I totally agree that Nearpod is really interesting application for the teaching online in this era. So we may use various application, but this is the new for many teachers here. It's time for some question. Yes, if you have any question, you can raise your hand and turn on your microphone. Please welcome Miss Wantana.
Okay, thank you. Uh, I'm very wonderful that Miss Veronica, she is so great. She speaking with a confidence. Yeah, and so everyone look at her and look at your presentation. A lot of knowledge that we gain from you. And also, I never heard about Nearpod before because in Thailand we use Google Classroom, and I think it's the same, but you can present that there are a lot of application, a lot of resource in Nearpod. So I feel that it make my me wider perspective because sometimes if we use only Google Classroom and we think that is the best, we always use that, but you open my mind that we have another one. So I would like to ask you that. So the teacher in your school use Nearpod or not, or just only someone use it?
Um, Almost all of us use it because it depends on our lessons. So we look into our lessons. If it fits, then we use. And there are also other applications that we use. The recent training that we had before we started our school, we delve into Nearpads. That's why Nearpad is one of the application that we use now.
Okay. And also, I'm very impressed that you talk about that. The technology is cannot be instead of teachers. Yeah.
Yes,
So
exactly.
and you focus that and you focus on that. Teacher have to inspire the student, have to coach the students, not only technology. And you can make the technology and your lesson to make your classroom more active.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
exactly. Yes,
So
yes.
uh, not only technology but teachers
Teachers,
and your instruction to coach the student. And so I
exactly.
think it's very good for inspire our teacher here to know that we trying to use technology, but we not forget that we are very important for the student. We can coach, we can make the technology is
Mhm.
close to the student. So thank you, Miss Veronica, for joining us.
And also thank you, the Dr. Wantana. So there is a question from Miss Betty Sabita. Am I correct? If I pronounce incorrectly, I'm so sorry. She's asked you about, is it free to use your apps?
Uh,
Nearpod.
Yes,
Yes.
there is a silver user which is free, wherein you can access almost all of the features, and there's also a gold premium account. It's Nearpod is very generous because the silver account is already free, and there are a lot of features that you can access. Almost all the features, actually, all the features that I discussed today is available for silver user, and that's free.
Wow, that's just really wonderful. So, do you have anyone has some more questions before we take 10 minutes break? Any question? If you have the question, you can turn on your speaker.
Okay. I
Ah, yes, Mr. Anang.
this actually this is not a question. It's thank you very much, Miss Veronica. You are great. You're excellent. You very brief. Really, like Pak Rahmat said, that I get new not only new information, but it grows my curiosity. Even now, directly, I open near bed on my laptop. I find it. But most of all, I'm really interested in your last statement. You said technology will not replace teacher, right? Very interesting. But technology, what you say in hand of teacher, would be what?
It brings transformation in education.
Transformational, right? That is beautiful sometimes. Okay, that's all. I think I need to really
Okay.
appreciate your work. It's very excellent, and I
It
very directly can
inspire
find it.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Yes, and another one.
near us. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anang. And then one more questions from Sushi
Suchi, raise your
Riyanti,
hand.
please.
Yes, thank you very much. I think I'm not a question, but I need to say very good, very interesting to Miss Veronica. So I think I want you to be a student of Miss Veronica class.
Oh, really?
Your spirit as a teacher, I feel that. And then how we know place of pandemics. So all the teachers all around the world using technology. And I'm agree with you that teacher cannot change by technology, but uh, teacher using technology can make everything, can make the different learning. And as,
Transformational.
as Miss Veronica said, using technology, so student, parent, and teacher, all of us getting together to make a best learning. So thank you very much, Miss Veronica.
Hapunka.
Thank you. If if Mrs. Suchi become one of the student of Veronica, I will be the second one.
So, and I hope that
I saw
I
the
have
spirit
an
of Miss
opportunity
Veronica.
to go to visit your school one day
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
after the COVID.
Lorma, right? Lorma.
Yes, from Lorma
Lorma.
Colleges.
Lorma College Basic Education Schools. Is that correct?
Yes, this.
Okay. And thank you, all the commentators, for giving such valuable opinions and encouragement for the teacher. And before we have another two presenter with another two interesting stories, let's have 10-minute break and then come back to us again. Thank you.